Welcome back to Jalen and Jacoby. We have the honor to have the presence
Maria
of Maria Taylor.
I would like to tell the whole world that they're being this nice because it took how long for me to get on the show?
That's unacceptable.
It's unacceptable.
Listen.
Every day after Get Up, I go stand right next to Jacoby.
I know better.
Watch him build a rundown and say, hey, like I can.
Like I said before, I do not have a time machine. I can only live in this moment, and I can apologize for the past. I'm just so happy.
You better,
because
your name's on the mic.
And I'm also not going to argue with you because I know better than that too.
Exactly.
But the fans of our show would like to see you come back. So since you went there
and you're here,
you promised to return.
I promise, absolutely.
Okay, cool. I appreciate that.
Yes, indeed.
So
also need a trophy.
The topic of the day is just how terrible the Lakers are.
Yeah.
And just one thing we always say in this show is that success is a function of realistic expectations. So just how disappointing do you think this year has been for the Lakers?
More than disappointing because there wasn't actually an expectation for them to be good. Like, you get LeBron, it's like everything's going to be fine.
Of course.
But I kind of feel like at this point, it's time to shut your boy down. Slowly but surely. And everyone's like, what should the Lakers do with LeBron? I'm like, y'all, the Lakers aren't doing anything with him. He does what he wants. Okay? Like, don't. So everyone stop asking what the Lakers should do with LeBron. He's going to do what he wants. And the moment he sees, like, and it's like 1 in 1,000th of a chance or whatever we were talking about on Get Up, as soon as it becomes no chance at all, I believe that he stops playing.
You think he stops playing?
I would if I was him. I'm sitting down. I'm not hurting my groin. I'm not playing 40 minutes. I'm not getting a triple-double. Like, I'm sitting down.
Jalen always mentioned that players don't want to, they either want to play full, goes 100% or 0% because it hurts their stats. Do you think that's a consideration for him if he only plays 15 minutes and gets like 8 points and 4 assists?
LeBron James is not playing part of the game. Either he's going to play 30-plus minutes or not play at all. And I'm just against the entire idea of shutting players down, period. Like, this era has produced a few things for me that I just haven't been a fan of. And one of them is resting healthy players. And the other one is this easy connotation that since we can't win the championship, I don't want to play anymore.
I feel like that comes along with the way the NBA's changed, though. It's not about teams. It's about these guys. And so, you know, you kind of live or die on whether or not this one guy is healthy or these 3 big guys are healthy. And that's been the biggest change. You know what I mean? Like, people are going to shut their kids down. It's an asset at this point.
Maria, it's time for Soft Move or Boss Move.
Let's do it.
This needs no explanation.
Might
you
be
know
the best
exactly how it works. Antonio Brown, you're familiar with him. He's been in the news a little bit lately. He's been putting himself in the news a lot lately. Well, the blonde mustache is something that's got a lot of attention.
It does,
and he did something which I appreciate. He's self-aware. So he posted this picture on the internet. He did it himself. I'm sure somebody sent it to him and then he reposted it. But he does kind of look like that. I think it's a walrus there. I'm going to go walrus. Comparing yourself to a walrus. Soft move or boss move?
This is a boss move because what you're ending up doing is taking all the jokes away. Like, I already see it. I know I look crazy as hell. This is why I'm posting it for you. You don't have to say anything. I got it. I'm good.
That's definitely a boss move. And that's one of those art of war things that I institute on my own. When I feel like I have so many wins, I got to make sure people feel like they can clown me about something. Boss move.
And I've made a full career out of clowning you about those things. It's been working out well for me. I also think it's a boss move, but it is a soft move to walk into a salon or whatever and be like, okay, I want to get something done. Can you guys just dye my mustache blonde? Like, someone had to do that. How do they do it? They paint
in my
it
mind,
on
that
there?
didn't happen at a barbershop. Like,
correct.
That's
where I was
he got
going.
a box of color and was like,
See,
I got an idea.
Works.
That's what I'm thinking. I don't know, but I'm just saying, I don't think you go into a salon or a barbershop and say, I need a blonde mustache.
I agree with Maria. Fair. That's something he tried in the bathroom.
Yes.
And if he didn't like it, he was going to cut it off.
Right.
That's fair. That's incorrect. So this one's a little more interesting.
Okay.
Rugby. This is international rugby. I believe it's in New Zealand. And there's a woman named Liz Patu. She's the captain of the Wallaroos. And, you know, in the scrum, things get intense. You know that. You're a big rugby player, right? You know, you guys play rugby in college. Yeah. And let's just take a look at what happened with Liz. So this is the opposing player pointing out to the referee, like, by the way, your girl bit me. And there she is just munching on some forearm. She's going to town on that thing. Like,
can we
like
pause for the tattoos on these thighs, though?
It is. It's almost like she's got fishnets tattooed. I did notice. That was the first thing I noticed.
Sorry.
Forget about the butt. Yeah. Okay. First of all, soft move, boss move, the tattoos.
Yeah. Boss move.
Okay. Biting your opponent in the heat of a battle, soft move or boss move?
That's a soft move. You cannot put your mouth on anybody under any circumstances. You learned that when you were a kindergartner. Do not put your mouth on me.
This is a soft move. I was actually at the fight, when Mike Tyson bit Evander Holyfield's ear.
I thought you were going to say you were at this game. I'm like,
I thought you were too. I was actually in the scrum.
And it was chaotic.
You should see my
money on the
tattoos.
Wall of Rouge, so I wanted to fly out there to see them live, and I thought it would work out. I do want to defend this just to be contrarian, but I really can't.
You can't.
I really can't. It's just, you can't just bite people like that. And also, it leaves such a defining mark that, you know, even though the referee didn't see it, she's like, she bit me, look at this.
I would have kicked her in the mouth.
No question.
What about denying it, though? What if she was like, nah, it never happened, it wasn't me?
And she probably did. There's no replay. I'm guessing there's no replay in rugby. That's what I'm going to go with.
I actually studied international rugby very intensely every day just for the show, just be prepared in case something this comes up and know they do not have replay.
Okay, you need a job.
I just made that up. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Okay, my favorite moment of the day. See, the best thing about this is you guys haven't prepared for the show, so I've seen this video 75 times. I've seen this video 75 times.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
Ladies and gentlemen, I will now present to you the best piece of video that you have seen in the last month. This comes, of course, from Florida. Just, you ever driven on the highway in Florida? We've all done it, right?
Yeah.
Now, riding on the mountain bike backwards, semi-nude, in all neon colors on the highway. Soft move or boss move, Maria?
That's a boss move, first of all, because you feel proud enough in yourself, confident enough in yourself that you can do anything in Miami on a road because nobody can drive there.
That's I-95.
That's I-95. That's like, have you ever seen the episode of ATL, Florida Man?
I have.
Yes.
That's Florida Man.
That is Florida Man. I would say the outfit's a boss move.
Yeah.
Riding your bicycle backwards is a boss move. Riding your bicycle on the highway is a boss move. Everything
Florida.
about this is a boss move. I want that person to join us on the us tomorrow. It's been great to have you, Maria. I'm excited about it.
You want them to be semi-nude when they join?
Florida Man will be here.
Let's bring Florida Man in here. Jalen, soft move or boss move?
Oh, it's definitely a boss move for all of the reasons that you said. And just the ability to be able to bike backwards.
Yeah, and steer with your butt cheeks.
How about that?
I'm like not convinced. Was that a real video? Like now I'm kind of like, that was backwards?
Bicycling backwards. That's crazy.
Bicycling. That was bicycling.
Right. Bicycling backwards. Can't even say it. It's crazy.
Slip was a boss move. Okay, now finally we have this. Posting your pictures of your workouts on Instagram. It's like something that we know it's kind of a soft move, but it's something that everybody does. So it's like, you know, we're all guilty
I'm in the gym,
of it.
cuz.
Yeah, look at me. I'm getting it in the gym. So here we have Drake in boxing gloves. It looks like he's training against a tennis ball. So training against a tennis ball with boxing gloves on, soft move or boss move?
I'm gonna go with a soft move on this one. You gotta have like I don't know, you gotta hit something, right? To have boxing gloves on?
I'm gonna go the other way with this.
Okay.
At the Body in Los Angeles, one of the most fun, most difficult workouts ever was just this woman trainer would stand in front of me and she would throw a tennis ball to my right and then throw a tennis ball to my left. Then throw a tennis ball to my right and throw a tennis ball to my left. It was one of the hardest, most fun workouts
But
I've
it's
ever
like
had.
reaction. That's hand-eye coordination and reaction.
That's what he's doing.
That ball was not coming that fast.
It really was. That's
For him to just go like that. Come on now. We're going to have to be honest.
He wasn't even throwing it at his head. He was throwing it like over his right shoulder.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, I got
I agree with Maria. For me, it's a soft move. Here's why. Because when you post your workout, it has to be some level of rigor there. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Even that's the only moment in the workout.
That's the only moment.
Minutes.
Yes. So he probably did a lot of hitting and mitts and some glove work, but then that's the part that he showed. And so we can't even really appreciate the workout.
Right.
That's a really good point. I'm still not going to change my stance just because I'm contrarian like that. But in my heart of hearts, you guys are right.
Please post a workout video soon.
I don't do that.
You don't, please.
I don't work out that hard.
Please.
That's my point.
Right.
The rigor.
Hey, you don't want to talk about that boss move, then we're definitely going to shut
I'm
you
like
down.
doing Warrior 2 with my shirt off, sweating.
Like, take a picture of the treadmill and post that.
Exactly. We don't do that. Maria, thank you so much for coming on the show. We look forward to having you tomorrow, the day after that, next Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And you're basically going to be here every day.
That's only if Florida Man turns you down, right? Is that...
If Florida Man, the offer is out right now. Okay. We've already reached out to Florida Man. We'll see if he comes back.
Thanks, guys.
Jalen, there is a legendary NBA franchise that is completely falling apart, and it's not the Lakers. We'll talk about them next. Kimbo Slice, you're familiar with his work, right?
Yeah, I'm not going to talk crazy about him.
Ken Shamrock, you're familiar. You know Ken Shamrock?
I do.
They were scheduled to fight each other, and not one, but both of them failed the drug test. Okay, so isn't that fair?
Yeah, so just right.
Yeah, it's only if one of them fails, I understand why we don't continue with this fight. But if you both failed,
why is it a delay? Let the fight begin.
That can only help with the the subscriptions.
Correct.
Got to